Nintendo. 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 What? What? Okay, there we go. Boop. Oh, Squidgy Cooper. You are a Squidgy Boob. Oh.
Nintendo.
Poke. Poke. Poke at the papa. Poke at the papa. Oh, hey, it loaded. So, animals. What do we got going on? There's Jay. Let's get rolling, rolling, rolling. I'm still mad about that, whole golden axe thing the other day. I reset so I could show it on stream, and then the weeds happened to grow in places that would stop it. From Nookie Noo. Wait, is Red still... Red was here yesterday, but... No, I did buy stuff from Red. Stego, Ammonite, Pteranodon, Plesiosaur, Dinosaur Track. So, what did I pick up yesterday when playing? First off, I love Go KK Rider. So, this was at Red Store. Can it not go on a table? It can't. Let's put it next to Spaceman Sam. So cool. Look at that. You can have my old... Oh, this is a flower. Tape deck is cool. But I also got a classic painting. And then we have a mystery item that I will be showing off at the end. I'll be doing that at the end. Here's my horror basement. I love my horror basement. Alright, let's go see the Nookie Noob. You know... What makes you happy? What? But come on, Pango. Have you ever seen me, like, early in the day? I've got responsibilities, and when I don't have responsibilities, I'm asleep. You wouldn't know that. You haven't worked a day in your life, Pango. Yeah, this dude was just selling a painting yesterday. It was great. Alright, let's do these. Oh, this would be so much easier with, like, a touch screen. I have once again forgotten that turnips are a thing. Not that I wake up before noon. Sunday is my one day off. It is my one day off. At least for this month. Yeah, I had like 3 non-Sundays off this month. And one of them was like last week. Or like the week before. And then my other 2 days off are no longer days off because one of our few employees is quitting, which, you know, good for him. Do something else. Like, he's getting more money, better hours, less annoying work. But, ooh. We have, like, no one working the store now, and now I'm covering a bunch of his shifts. You thought Cooper Cam was a massive naked ass. I can kind of see that. I can kind of see that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my store has, like, 6 employees, I think? What are you doing there, Tad? What's up? Please don't. We've got Slurp. We've got Snorf. Grape juice. It's grape juice. Her name is Grape Juice. Yeah, my store is in desperate need of hiring people, and no one is applying. That pill bug just killed itself. I just watched a pill bug commit suicide. Oh. That's a way to start a stream. Bug death. Whoa. Anything going on? Bust illegal parkers. Oh. Oh, that means, yeah. Gracie confirmed on the 15th. Nothing good here. Man, I'm giving that cop the side eye, huh? Yeah, all I really need to do in these daily things half the time is just wait. Rizzo! Rizzo, are you a ghost? Ghost rat! Ghost rat! What mountain beetle? It's the middle of winter, Rizzo. Joey, are you okay? Joey, like, is the story about your diaper? Ah, cockroach. Cockroach. Money, 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 money. Oh, today's been pretty profitable. Yeah, like 30,000 or so today. After everything I spent yesterday, it's a nice little kickback. Still have like 200,000 to pay off though. God, 1,000 bells a week to pay off my house suggested. Fuck off, Ticky Nicky. Man, Tom Nook. What does he do with the money? Is he planning on buying? Oh, he does buy an island, huh? But then he doesn't make it a private island. It's just he has people come in and he makes more money. I guess I should, like, there's no point in visiting these ladies. Like, if you're actually making a new design, go for it. What? Oh, she's still single. Oh, she's single. Lady, I have talked to you like 7 times and you're dumping this on me. Oh, she's talking about stuff. That means we're dating. Oh no. I'm too young to get my dick stabbed. I'm too young for that. This is a game for children. Snowman piece is too far apart. Yo, I got you a piece of American history. I literally bought it at the convenience store. I hope you enjoy. See, every time he gets like that, I'm worried that he's gonna be like, oh, it's a fake. There is no fake furniture or fake painting in this game. Yeah, there we go. America. I like the little pixel art versions of classic drawings that they made. Classic paintings. And look! A single pixel of nipple. How'd they get away with it? How do they do it? Corrupting our youth with single pixel nipple. I don't care about you, Patty. You are slightly better than your neighbor Biddy. Like, this is the ugly quadrant. They're not even, like, fun ugly. Like my boy Vlad. No, they're just obnoxious. Who's in the igloo? Is it Bob? It's Vlad. I was just talking about you. I'm gonna talk to you 3 more times to try and play a game. 2 more times. You got 1 more time. You lost your chance to play a game. Sorry, Vlad. Also, what happened to all my fossils? Like, I haven't seen any fossils today. I didn't see any yesterday either. Am I just not looking hard enough? Man, imagine being named after your species. Slouch? What do you mean slouch? This is like an outfit straight out of JoJo Part 5. That's peak fashion and you know it. Come on, Allie. Oh man, is that Bob? Hi, Jay. What up? Juicy news. I know about that, Carmen. I have literally made hundreds of that. Ooh, that's cool. The stuff on the floor is spawned in, but the pieces aren't. Are you okay? Like, the dump wasn't spawned in. Barber's pole, boxing mat, hairdresser. Bleh. Those can stay in the dump. Hey, Bob. No. Bob? Bob, did you super glue your furniture to the floor? Oh, hey, fossil. Gyroid. Lamentoid. Lamentoid. Not gonna bother mailing that out today. I want to get to Megamins. Oh, but before Megamins... Before Megamins... Oh yeah, can't you only have a certain number active at a time? Yeah, that's how they work. So Crazy Red had some stuff on sale when I saw him yesterday. He had this cool robot alarm clock, but he also had golf. Golf! Oh man, a stroke match. I don't... Oh, how do I... Start? Okay. Wind is slightly to the right. Oh! I don't know how this works. Ah! I get how this works. I don't know if I would call this winning pizza. But yeah, I unlocked golf in Animal Crossing. See, I'm used to golf games that, like, tell you where to hit, or, like, exactly how much power you need. So yeah, I have this. I'm not gonna play it. It's golf. Ah, yes, the elusive Fat Polo Mario. That's what he does on his days off when he's not, you know, refereeing boxing matches. Yeah, there are some really good NES games you can unlock, but golf is golf. Okay, and now...
Nintendo.
Now... Doot. Where is M? And then Doot. Meggy Man 2. There we go. Oh god! I forgot about the 3D Gutsman. It's not a... Look at him! What happened to you, Gutsman? Start game. Why use Quickman for the splash screen? 2004? Capcom. In 802110X, Super Robot named Mega Man was beginning. The evil Dr. Light created Mega Man because he's a terrible person. However, after being stopped in trying to save the world, Dr. Wily created 8 new robots. I think the game actually came out in, like, the collection came out in 2004. That's what that number's for. Mega Man. Okay. So obviously, you start with Metal Man. Even I know that. Even I know that. Okay, jump and shoot. Oh, E-Tank. Okay, we've got this. Ah. Still getting used to this. Oh yeah, and the chain hurts you for whatever. Oh god, that sprite flicker. Ow. Already off to a bad start. Oh. There we go, farming hallway. Yeah, Metal Man is weak to metal blades. Important things I have learned from webcomics. Alongside the fact that horses aren't real. God, I'm so used to Craig and watching Craig play this with his turbo button. Hey, that's my face. Oh. Ah, yes, these assholes. Can't get too far away, got it. Ow. Or I can just get hit. That works too. Getting hit works. Ah, that's the trick. Ow. Boy, I can't wait to actually have metal blades. Oh, when those hit the ceiling, they explode. Okay. Not worth it. Oh god. These guys... I knew I'd die to one of these. Oh, I'm far back. Mad jukes until they weren't. Well, that didn't go according to Keikaku. There we go. Whatever. Oh, let me just do this. There we go. But I hit the jump button, video game. Man, am I gonna game over on Metal Man stage? I probably am. I'm not very good at video games. I am simultaneously awful at video games and a god gamer. There is no in-between. I am both. Oop. I could be cheeky there. Yeah, just... I just wanted it to leave. I was seriously right at him. How many of my face do I have left? None? None. You know what? Fuck it, I don't want to go through that because I don't know how many lives I have. Yeah, 0. Watch me not actually need that. Oh, nope, I needed it. Listen, I didn't want to go through the stage again. Watch me die anyway. Oh, nope, there we go. I have literally never played this game before. Okay, that's a lie. I've done a little bit of Hot Seat Mega Man 2. I have beaten Quick Man stage. That is all I have done. Oh, hit B. Got it. Alright, go. And what was the exact thing he was good on? You know, Woodman beats Airman. Bubble, heat, wood. Ah, wood. Well, isn't Woodman weak to both Saw, or Metal Blades, and Heatman's thing? Because I thought Heatman's thing one-shots him. Yeah, no, there's nothing more powerful than Metal Blades. Are they shooting carrots at me? Bup, bup. Oh. Oh god, the curved fire wolf. That's not a fun room. I like this room a lot more. So am I, like, in a tree or just underground? There will never be a Mega Man weapon as powerful as Metal Blades again. Oh god, that's bright. Monkey! Alright. Game over number 1. I'm going to game over so many times. So many times. Alright, 5 Metal Blades for bunnies. Oh yeah, Craig always just avoids the bats. Because they're actually useless. Look at that. That's the most dangerous the bats ever are. Nine hits. I hate that. That's the worst room so far. I mean, nothing's gonna stop. Nothing is going to top that one. God, that room in Wily Stage 1 where I only realized after the fact that I could have just magnet beamed across. I'm not very smart. Fuck a bat. Don't actually fuck a bat. Ah, yes! The child-killing area. Well, that was lucky. God, I don't even need to care about weapon energy. It's just too good. Ow. Yeah, that's how birds work. That's exactly how birds work! I forgot about the chickens. Oh, and I'm all the way back here? Jesus. This needs a better checkpoint system, I guess. Okay, then. That was an egg. Alright, it's fine now. Boop. Ow. Little hoppy noises. Ha! I refuse your carrot. Gotta let him jump. Oh, I do not like these chickens. God, I was literally right at. That's the second time that's happened. Hi, Udo Man. I saw that coming. Boop. Easy. Easy. His bark is exactly as bad as his bite. Yep. But in the end, he was a huge sap. And I'll be honest, he twigged me out a bit. Alright. Woodman beats Airman. No, yeah. No, wrong item. And the little Oni horns hurt. I wanted that. Darn it. Darn it. Boop, 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 boop. Oh yeah, these guys. Yeah, remember Iceman? Remember his stage that everyone loved? Let's do that again. I wanted that. Yeah, everyone loves Iceman's stage. Ooh, got them all. Ow! Oh yeah, the little boomerang squirter things. What is up with those? Ah yes, much like Mega Man, I can't see things directly in front of me because they are blocked by the foreground. Screw it. I didn't think that'd knock me back as much. Oh well. Not a particularly hard stage, so... Okay, they start off coming out. Got it. Let's just get my lives back. Nope! That's the second time my jump has been eaten today. I'll say it every time. I hate waiting in platformers. It is my least favorite thing. Ha! Ha! Got your babies. this is the level checkpoint? That makes sense. Oh yeah, the big fatty Mega Man Airman. That's my face! That's my face! Oh, I love my face. It helps me live. Ha! Get the... Oh! 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 That... What are the odds? Oh my god. Okay, no, what are the... I want to know the... What the hell is going on? I'm a Hydra now. Okay. I'm not playing on, like, easy mode, am I? What just happened there? I maxed out my lives on that. Good job. Oh. Yeah, good job, Airman. Oh my... You say that, but I got the new 5-star the other day. Like, within minutes of her coming out. In one roll. Yeah, but I wouldn't think difficulty affects, like, the life drop rate. Oh, item 2. I like item 2. Get equipped with. Now I'm great. God, I love how they even have the screen flicker. Okay. Airman beats Crashman. Like, hold it? How do I keep it equipped? I am utterly confused by the concept of wood shield. Leaf shield. Mets! I hate Mets. Everyone hates Mets. Okay, tap A. Oh, I can't jump with it. Okay. Got it. What a challenge. What's the point of that one little ring? Like, is it just to land on? I hate Mets! Hi, Pause. After the night you had, I can imagine. It can run that gap? I hate Mets. Okay, was it left or right? Let's go always left. Yeah, to be fair, I don't have the history with Mets to be able to truly hate. As they deserve to be hated. I don't like this room. But I can understand the level of hate they deserve. It was right. Wait. Ha! Thank you, item 2. That's my face! I don't actually need my face. They can jump forwards. I now need my face. What? Okay, I thought I was farther back. I hate them. Oh, now I can go right. Ow. Oh god, the Crash Man Yaranaika. Oh wait, yeah. That's how this room works. Ow. Did it not give me the health? Easy. Ah! Why did it spawn up there? Oh, it jumped. Oh, did they jump back? I thought they just jumped left. Oh, I don't like this room. I do not like these springy boys. Met, you fool. Yeah, I'm just going up this way. Birds. Come on, have the bird spawn from the left. Thank you. Ha! Alright, does weapon cycle do... no. Let's not get fancy. Let's not get fancy. Alright, back to Metalman's. Every single stage. Wood. Air. Yeah, that's Crashman. Get equipped with. Okay, Crash Bomb is Flashman, I think? Man, I can't wait to get to the Mega Man games where I have no idea what the weaknesses are. That'll be fun. Oh god. I did not know this level had ice physics. Yeah, I don't need my face right now. But actually, can I? See? Oh, Crashman. Let's see if this goes anywhere. Ha! Imagine actually participating in the stage. Oh, thank you, game. Right. Oh! I messed up. Oh well. Wait. I did it! No. Don't you do this to me, game. I am not going to die right before the boss again. Crash Bomber? I'm dead. Wait. Or I could just do this. Oh, I don't have the weapon energy. Oh, he's just weak to Metal Man. Everyone's weak to Metal Man. Yeah, Joes are the most powerful trash mobs. Oh no, Metal Man's the most busted item in, like, yeah, Metal Blade is absolutely the best item. It uses next to no weapon energy. It does a ton of damage. You can aim it. Item 3. Oh boy. Now I'm pink. And now I'm red. Alright, so the trick to Quickman stage is to not use Flash Stopper, because that's for wusses. That's for absolute little baby cowards. Item 3 is the... Okay, yeah, it's these. Alright, let's do this. I am a god gamer. Don't care about that. Would have liked the E-Tank, but whatever. Yeah, this isn't interesting. Oh, I'm not moving. What do? I jump. You just jump there. You're running into a wall, maybe. Why did I jump there? I think these little flame dude sprites are reused from Mega Man 1. Okay, left. Oh, come on. Yeah, close. Not close enough, unfortunately. I'll get it at some point. Left. Yeah, I'm gonna lose all my face. And then right. Ha! Left. Right. Oop. Yeah! God Gamer! Second try. Third try. Third try. Ow. God, I wish Ruby Sphere's Mega Man would come back. Oh. Good on you. How do I just be Mega Man? How do I just be Mega Man? Oh, it's P. Ah, I saw that coming. Should have used an E-Tank, oh well. Time to lose all my faces. I thought I had one more hit in me. Okay, okay, I'm learning to dig. I like when he gets, like, stuck in a little groove. I don't like when he's jumping. Oh, it homes in. Okay. I thought they were like boomerangs. They're boomerangs, except they always come back to your... I'm gonna lose all my faces. I'm going to lose all my faces. Don't care. Hi, hi. Yeah, that's a tough one. Oh yeah, when I use a boomerang, it comes back to me. Hey, Asaloxius. Welcome to Megimans. And then... Oh, the important thing about Bubble Man. The important thing about Bubble Man... Yeah. That's the important thing about Bubble Man. That's the important thing. Yeah, no, I'm not... Well, again, I have never played, like, a classic Mega Man before. Where's my... Helps if I just do this. I'm not in the true Mega Man gamer mindset. He's lonely, that's the song. Whoa! I forgot those fell. I'm like, yo, why are those Crash Bomber blocks sideways? Jump. I got worried for a second and was expecting more Quick Man beams. Boy, it's a good thing that Mega Man is airtight. Oh, I am ready to die so many times in this stage. Rocket Shrimp! I have beaten several bosses on an NES Mega Man game. I beat Mega Man 1 last night. And I only had to save state in Wily Stage 1, because that level is some bullshit. Why did I keep holding right? Well, I am halfway through the level at least. Wrong. I should just use the menu to weapon swap. Oh! Oh hey, it's gone. I guess it was a mini-boss? Or I just went in weird and it didn't spawn. I don't agree with that hitbox. I am running out of my face. Okay, it's just dead forever. Interesting game design. Ah yes, health, a thing that I definitely need right now in this land of one-shot spikes. Come on. There we go. Yo, those frogs got some sick ups down here. Do you think those were, like, prototypes for Toadman? Do you think one of these little baby robots grow up to be Toadman, and that's why he wants revenge on Mega Man? Crab waterfall! There we go. Q. Oh yeah, don't jump. Or don't jump too hard. That was Bubbleman. Yeah, that waterfall isn't great. And now Heat's Flamesman. Is it Bubble Lead or Bubble Lead? What? Soul, thank you for the bits. Oh yeah, I got the Japanese woman voice for that. I forgot because I never use or get those. Thank you very much. Man, getting paid 100 bits to beat Bubble Man, that's more than Craig ever got paid for it. That's for sure. Saw that coming. Boop, 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 boop. Oh yeah, there's Yoku blocks in this stage. Love me some Yokus. Whatever. Okay, it's straight up. Love me some Yokus. Except when the Yokus are above insta-death. I'm honestly surprised that doesn't kill me instantly. What? What? I'm crash bombing through that. I'm just gonna crash bomb through that. And it was such a cool mechanic in Smash 4 when Megumin's had all his different, Whoop. Not the item I wanted, but I'll take it. They had, like, you know, the custom attack thing. You could get all these different Mega Man weapons. Oh, I know how to do this. That's my face. You need to jump at the end. Oh, those are all my faces. Thanks, Quick Man. Oh well. Wasn't too bad. Oh, that was almost awful. Give it a second. There we go. You gotta be slow in Mega Man. You gotta be slow and methodical, especially in Quick Man's stage. That's where you gotta be as slow and as careful as you physically can. It's all about the timing. Wrong button. Can I not? It just goes until it runs out? Not the best design, but okay. Alright. This is where we item 2. Really? What if I do this? That's my face. Nope. That was... I used Quickman... Bubble. And jump. Oh yeah, he's Psycho Crushers. Oh man. Oh, the win is... Oh, am I on... Okay, I've got a full face left. It'll be fine. Heatsman's not too bad. Yeah, it'll happen eventually. Yeah, see? Good old giant walking Zippo. God, back when I was a kid, there was a Mega Man Sprite comic I read where, like, the main characters were Cutman and Heatman, and also there was an original character who was Dr. Wily's daughter, who was a lesbian, who was super into Kalinka, And the final boss was Freeze Man. It was not Bob and George. It was one of the Fireball 20XL comics. I forget the name of it. Oh man, Dr. Wally with his giant feet. Don't you give me those eyebrows. Ba-da. Ultraman. Ultraman 7. I'll get the timing on that eventually. Item 3? Yeah. Hey, I needed that. Oh, here we go. Aw, thank you, Japanese voice. And also thank you, Soul, for the bits. Ah, gets me every... I love that dumb little voice. Oh, hey, that's my face. God, they really want... I need to learn the timing on that. Cool. So can I just... Okay, I can still beat the level. That's what those are there for. Ha! Can you use item 1? I don't know. Oh, you can jump that. Cool. Hey, Joe. You're a lot less threatening now that I have metal blades. Boy, Joe has a lot of health. Guess that's why he's the best. Yeah, I think there's supposed to be like little windows that you can look out of. Ah. This is the learn to use item 1, idiot, room. You can only have 3! Ooh! Can't do it while climbing. Got it. Cooper! That's my pillow. Oh, the dragon. That's right. god, what is the dragon weak to? Quick? I feel like it's quick. It doesn't even put you right before the fight? You know what? Joe, you get to live. Joe 2, not so much. Hey, that's my face. I was basically invisible on stream? Oh god. That's some game design. Also, wait, am I... Oh, can I kill this thing? This is bad game design. Can it be Metalman? I can't item to this. Or can I? No. Maybe? No, I don't think I can. I don't... Can you swap items? Yeah, no, you can't swap when one of them is out. So do I just game over? Wow, that's not great. Or I farm Joe, I guess. Does Joe turn around? Yes. Smug green fuck. Yeah, that's me. Hi, BZ. Welcome to pain. He's another Mega Man who got stuck in the same spot. I pity him. Ah. A game. Am I going to be the first person in Mega Man 2 history to run out of Metal Blade? I might have to go... You know what? A big That's my face. Good enough. Not actually good enough. Maybe good enough? I hate this level. I really dislike this level. Alright, save stating as a, like, do not have to farm method. Yeah, no, I am not above save stating when I'm in a situation where not save stating would cost me like half an hour. Every time. I say that I'm gonna... I save state and then I do it first try. Okay. I think it's Quick Man here. Boy, I hope I'm right. Whoa! Can I hit you with my regular? I didn't move fast enough and the dragon hit me. That's what happened. Oh no, my embarrassment live on camera. Oh, here. Okay, here's your perspective. Let me see this. Oh god! Yeah, he's just invisible. Q. Just never stop moving. Except for when there aren't any blocks! I dislike this dragon. Yeah, I'm super good at this game. I beat the dragon blind. I need to go farm. Yes. Yes, I do. It is... Yeah, I figured it was Quick Man. It's been a while, but that's what I remembered. Yeah, whatever, Joe. Guess I'm farming down here. Hey, get it off screen. Despawn it. Mega Man, why do you face right instead of left? question. What's to the left of this screen? Absolutely nothing. Like, if I go left, it's just a wall. Okay, keep going right. Be pink. Oh! I don't think that's intended. I don't think that's how the game is supposed to sound. Oh god, Mega Man, what happened to your face? I'm looking over at the stream preview. Okay, I want item 3 filled up. I wish Dolphin had a built-in turbo. Oh! I see what it wants. Sometimes I pick... Oh, well, I was at full health there, so... Unfortunately, that does not respawn. Is the Mega Man a racist for becoming black-faced on that last screen? Yes. He was made by Dr. Wily, so I would not be surprised if Mega Man is racist. Or Dr. Wily. Dr. Light. Dr. Light's the racist. Dr. Wily just wants to save the world from his evils. Oh, that's an E. I wanted that. BioWare is the most racist, obviously. Ah! You're expected to just keep going there. Got it. Okay, well, if I die on this stage, I know which direction to go. Oh god, is this the room that I'm thinking of? Oh, these guys aren't one shot by. Craig and his turbo controller make this look so easy. I just want to refill. God, the energy balancer item thing is such a godsend in later games. Ah, that's what that room was for. Ha! Barely made it. Ah, why's the floor slippery? Please don't be the room I think it is, Duda. Yes, it is. Whew. Oh. No, it's boss time. Metal. Dr. Mario-ass robot. Oh, those do a lot of damage. Those do a lot of damage. Also, they get faster. And I was kind of rationing my metal blades. Ah! That's upsetting. Good old farming hallway. I thought the hallway was done. Now it's done. Yeah, they're powerful little dudes. Ow. I'm about to game over here, aren't I? Yes, I am. Yep. Didn't think I'd be able to deal with that fast enough. Also, better shot. There is health, but then I gotta use weapon energy to get it. Well, I have full weapon energy now, and that's what's important. You! Bastard. The last... So, the only way to fully refill all of your weapon energy is actually to, game over. Like, you beat a stage, you don't get everything back. Alright, that'll help. That's my face. And yet, this is generally considered one of the easier Mega Mans. Don't you be Dingo Dial. Don't be Dingo Dial, kid. Don't shoot straight up into the air. Whoop! Ow. I should not be taking this much damage in Drill Hallway. Oh, come on. Yeah. Item 1. Alright, let's go. It is the true meaning of the Montea Blap. Welcome to me being really bad at this. No. That one right there. That's the big meanie. I should try and farm more health in here. And not get hit by the... I don't care, I want that. I feel like that was a net positive. Okay. Let's get the dudes, like, right at the edge. Oh, after a certain point, they just stop spawning. Good enough. Oh, that's hot. Yeah, you gotta find one of those Twitch ad blockers. Like, they keep trying to work around them, but every once in a while someone figures it out. I haven't had an ad on Twitch in months. I hate those. Yeah, the health doesn't respawn. Oh, come on. That one right there. I should just be E-tanking, but this is one of the easier bosses in the game. Oh, and I need to farm weapon energy now. Because I'm out of item 3. This game has some problems. I'm noticing. The whole farming thing. Not great. Oh, oh, oh! Oh, I'm running out of the metal blade. I should get some of that. That's health. There we go. There we go. Dude. this thing. Oh, his sprite went... Ha! Aha! I know one of the stages has, like, a super duper falling hallway. Ow. Ha! Aha! Yeah, I guess farming is an integral part of Mega Man History Month. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm thinking of, right? It's close to what I'm thinking of. What? Soul, thank you for the bits. Oh man, 1,000 bits for beating Mega Man 2. It's like I'm a real streamer. Dude. Oh god. Dude. Oh, Mega Man's in the poop water. That's a giant fish. That's a big old fish. This is the hallway I'm thinking of. Yep, here we go. Here we go. Thread it. Oh, that wasn't so bad. I say, dying immediately. Okay, that actually wasn't that bad. Guts Tank. What beats Guts Tank? I think it's Quick. It is not Quick. Air? Is it just metal? Or is it because I'm hitting his fist rather than what I'm actually supposed to hit? What part of him? Okay, it's just that the fist blocks his thing. Okay. I still don't know which part I'm supposed to hit. Or, like, which weapon would be... Like, I think I hit his face? But then with what? Gutsman! Dunner! Oh, those guys are actually resistant to metal blades. Okay. I do think it's actually quick. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, just throw a bunch of boomerangs at Gutsman. Which is weird because Quick Boomerang is most identical to the Scissorman, but the Cutman attack. And Gutsman was strong a bit against Cutman because, you know, rock beats scissors. Okay, now we're at level purple. Let's fill up... Oh, is this the crappy boss where if you lose, you have to... Because it requires Crash Bomber? Oh, God. Cutman is here to take my cut. Ah, Ruby Spears Mega Man was a treat. Let's go get my face. Wah! It's one of those stages. It's one of those stages. You know what? Ah. You know what? Ha! Oh no, not my butt. I need that to poop. One of these stages. Learn where the holes are, idiot. Oh, So I know the legitimate way to do this. You're expected to use, bubble lead. So anyway... Yeah, since Bubble Man's item goes along the ground, you can just... Like, here, let me show it off here. Let me just... Let's item one this. Oh, you tiny helmeted asshole. I'm out of Crash... Oh, I need to refill on Crash Bomber. Okay. Boy, this is gonna be difficult. It's gonna be really difficult, but I think I can do it. I think I can do it. I did it. Ow. That. Easy. Easy game. I do think I'm screwed because I'm out of Flash Bomber, or Crash Bomber. Oh yeah, this is an item 2. This is where you item 2. God, I like how the 2 is backwards for the left sprite. Okay, these guys actually can be killed, just not with... Oh, no, it's Airman. Airman is good on this. What am I actually supposed to do here? Like, what are you supposed to do with that Joe? You say I'm almost there. There's a bit to do in Mega Man 2. Do I have to go through these all? Woodman Shield would make sense, yeah. What? Ooh, I forgot. If you pause while on a ladder, you are no longer on the ladder. I should stop dropping. I should just climb those ladders. Why? Why would you design the game like that? Why would you design the game like that? Oh, I'm gonna be here a bit. Alright, let's just go up and around. Oh, the music just keeps getting more intense while it's sped up. Cool. Where's Bubble Lead? Like, yeah, that's the intent. Fuck your platforms. Fuck your platforms. Fuck your puzzles. Alright, I'm back. I am back. Why do I keep doing that? I can just do this forever. I can just do this. Really? Ah, the good old Mega Man enemy respawn system. Who cares, boss? I'm just going to take the death here. Yeah. So, wait, it puts me all the way back here after... So I'm save stating on this boss because that is actually, like, the most bullshit boss in Mega Man history. Because you can only beat it with Crash Bomber. And if you run out of Crash Bomber, oh, time to farm, and I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. Like, if the game put me right in front of the... Every time. Every single time. Yep, they don't do that in a... Like, if you're in a regular stage, yeah, no, they'll put you right back at the Robot Master, but... Wily stage? Nah. Nah. It doesn't actually shield you against projectiles? I don't care. Yeah. This is the best place to save state. Actually, you know what? Really? Okay, can I do this? Ha! Suck it! Okay, I can't do it. Oh! Never mind, I'm screwed. Yep, that's how this boss works. Yep, Crash Bomb is the only thing that hurts the cannons. Ah. Goes until it hits a wall. Got it. Oh, and look at that. You have exactly enough ammo. Exactly enough to beat the boss. This is the worst boss in Mega Man history. Wait, what? Worst boss in Mega Man history. Oh, I'm just screwed having fallen down there. Never mind. No one likes this boss. No one looks back at Mega Man 2 and says, yeah, that was my favorite thing in the game. Yeah, the sprite limit in this room is, questionable. Puzzle boss. Puzzle boss where if you mess up, you have to spend minimum 5 minutes getting back to it. Boop, boop. Alright, boss rush time. I forget what order they're in, so let's go. Alright, Heat Man, not bad. Easy. Metal blades on Metal Man, yes. Alright. I'm out of wood. Oh god. Airman got Taosenai. He actually... Oh, even though you're behind him. Yeah, I might need to take deaths for, what do you call it? Weapon energy? How do you feel about metal blades, Airman? You are unaffected by them. Okay. Yeah, let's just die. Go in with actual amounts of weapon energy above 0. Let's start with Airman. Get our revenge here. So, that's how you Airman. Yeah, the only thing difficult about Heat Man is when he throws his pillars, and if you're hitting him with bubble lead, he doesn't throw them. Alright, the one time in the game that you use this. Oh. I'm gonna do it when he doesn't have the shield up. What? That hit harder than I was expecting. I was not actually paying attention to my health. What? Fine. I'm dead. Okay. I thought that one-shot him. Like, I legitimately... Maybe Craig just plays on easy mode. Maybe Craig just plays on easy mode. So let's start with Woodman this time. Easy. No, I think Mega Man 1 was the only one with the buffer glitch. Bubble Man is weak to quick. And now the actual most difficult. Well, actually... Yeah, I think without the terrain boost, he's a lot weaker. Crashman with... Airman, because he jumps. Easy, easy. Here we go. Metal Man is weak to metal blades. Okay, yeah, Craig definitely plays on easy mode when he streams it. Why is he weak to himself? Way to flash stop, Flashman. Who was left? Oh, yeah. Oop, almost left without healing. And here he is, Dr. Wally. Oh god, what was this thing weak to? Not bubble. Always assume it's weak to metal. Ah, saw that coming. Well, whatever. Metal Man. Weak to metal blades. Okay, don't try to get fancy, don't try to do this faster. This is a very easy pattern. I say getting hit. I should stop talking. That pattern, not quite as easy. I have no idea how... Like, you're supposed to go under them? Under them sounds right. keep forgetting quick. Flash. Why did I think I would just start Mega Bustering when I was out of Flash? Do I? I do not have E-Tanks. What? Oh, I need maximum lives for this boss. Yeah, Woodman and Quickman. They're the threats. I wanted that health, but okay. Not like Airman's that hard. By which I mean it's not like Airman hits hard. I stepped into him. Bubble Man, get your revenge! Bubble Man, you suck! Am I? Okay, as a time save, if I can beat these guys all deathless, I'm just gonna save state because I don't want to fight them all again. I really don't. Really? I hate it. I hate this fight. Whatever. Why do I keep going into Airman right after? I should not be doing this. Crashman? Crashman, are you okay? What did I do to Crashman? Okay, now I can go into Woodman. It's his Bushido code. I still question how you're supposed to do Airman hitless. Easy enough. Bop. Oh, this is Bubble Man, not Quick Man. This is Quick Man. I really don't like this fight. Alright, just to be safe, Metal Man. Yeah, I will save state once I beat all the Robot Masters, so that I have proof. I can't remember if I did it deathless last time. There we go. And it's... I don't even remember who's here. Quick Crash Man. And... Zabe. Already off to a bad start. There's gotta be a weapon he's weaker to. Alright, weapon test time. Oh, Crash Bomber. How about this one? Heat Man? Airman. Wait, no, isn't it Airman? Yeah, Airman. Alright, because it's not fair for me to lose all of my stuff. Forcibly air conditioning, yes. Yeah, I have no idea what the wait. If I Metal Blade through this, is the other one also weak to Crash Man? Do you get to pick one or the other? I I just want to see if Crash Bomber works on the other phase. I said... No, you can't actually, so, like... So first off, item 3 bounces like that. But also, like, if I were to do this, I'm mashing Z. You can't switch weapons when an item is out. Which I guess is to stop cheesing strategies. Alright, time to learn if Crash Bomber is good on phase 2. Ow. Facing the wrong way? Yes! What do you mean I don't have... What do you mean I didn't have it? How's Quick Man on this one? It bounces. Yeah, that wouldn't shock me either. Oh, come on. I have no idea what the intended way to dodge those is. Kill me. Wait, I don't need to be killed. Not taking a hit. Oh, that would also make a ton of sense. Like, oh, we couldn't get it in time. It's a two-button thing. Nah, we couldn't get the slide in time. And I'm dead. Ooh. Atomic Fire on phase... I'm out of Atomic Fire. Not that it matters now. Oh, secret last level. What's going on here? Wah! Don't I want to be left? Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, spooky. No music. Ow. I guess that's acid. Little acid drips. Ow. This is why you don't rush. Which is, you know, ironic, considering the game. Wait, I can just... You can just do this. Easy. Oh, what's this? That also counts. Oh! Yes, that does count. Oh, he's an alien! Ah! He was an alien the whole time! Now, fortunately, I have seen the movie Signs, so I know how to deal with this. That's a cool figure 8 pattern, Dr. Wily in. Ow. God, he hits hard. Alright. Let's try this again. Let's just die. For some reason, I had it in my head that this last hallway had the little drill dudes in it. Oh, already screwed on this attempt. Yep. I got a lot of use out of that sprite. And a random number table, I'm assuming. God. Why does he take... Like, I get it. It's the final boss. Don't give it 5 million health. Don't make it so that its weakness takes as much hits as a regular boss takes from, Buster shots. And you know what? Just so I don't have to go through this hallway anymore... I do not agree with that last hit. Or that one. Boy, it sure is out of left field for Dr. Wily to have been an alien the whole time. I never saw that coming. Does this fight... Is Bubble... I'm just so used to seeing someone who plays the game. So he's basically like, yeah, I've beaten the game on normal, so I'm just going to play on easy. You know what? Fine, we're doing this slow. I say getting hit. Come on. No. I exist just to suffer. Ooh. And that's Mega Man 2. Oh, it was a hologram. Who would have guessed? Oh, the sprite... Oh, the sprite flicker is at... no, maybe that is worse on your screen. Yeah, that's bad. And then he do-gazes. That's his thing. That's his thing. What? Got him LOL. I think that the name is Emmy. Also, thank you for the bits. 100% unnecessary. And then he's walking to the end. I cannot sing this like Craig can. Yeah, that was Mega Man 2. I wonder what cool unlocks I got from that. Cooper, do you also wonder what cool unlocks I got from that? God, I can't believe it. Dr. Light can teleport Mega Man to Dr. Wily's castle and then forces him to walk a whole year back. Cooper. Come on. Lay back so people can see me scratching you. Come on. There he is. Ooh. Well, Cooper picked a good time to want to leave, right at the end. Bum. Masano. Da-da-da. Oh, you... I did not think you'd be able to skip the credits. Let's see what cool stuff I got from that. Picture set 1. Oh, that's a sketch. Wait, is it like a video? Oh, why is it a video? Why can't I just go through the pictures? Rush was a cat? Or is there a cat Rush whose existence I forget? Oh, no worries, Soul. It is not a big... Like, I'm gonna go through this bonus stuff and then call it for the night. Oh, look at that. Look at that little Megaman. Look at that dude. Who's he? Mighty Kid? He was supposed to be called Mighty Kid? Homage to Mega Man. What's this? It's just music? Also, goodbye, Cooper. Just music. I wonder how they picked which, production art got to be in all these things. What's Wily's Revenge? I guess it's just music remixes? But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Tuesday, probably, I'll do Mega Man 3. Which, from what I've heard, is the easiest of the classic Mega Man. Meaning it's all uphill from there. Woof. Woof. Whomst is on. And we got to... Okay. Pizza's the least, least viewed person right now. Half eaten trash pizza. Thanks everyone for stopping by and for the bits that people did not need to do. I'm not doing this for the muns, but they are greatly appreciated. And they'll go into the me not suffering from student loans fun. Yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by. See ya!